Hello, Billy, back at it again with a new series, and it's called Let's Review It. It's a series where I review every single game in my collection, so let's get started. Before we get started, I gotta explain a couple things. First of all, I won't be reviewing every single game in my collection because there's like sports games, there's like boring, games I don't really want to play that much, but I'll be reviewing up to 150 games, I think. I made a list, and it's a random list, so whatever's on the list comes first. Oh my god, guys, oh man, let me calm down. But the first game we're reviewing for the series is MX vs. ATV Untamed on the Wii. It's a really good dirt bike racing game, and I do not regret buying it. I only bought it for $5 at the thrift store down the street, and it's actually a really fun game for $5. You know, I went down there, I was like, whatever I can find, I'll pick it up maybe. So I found this game, and I was like, it seems really good, so I'll buy it. I bought it, came home, tried it, and it's really good. If you guys find this game, or have it, I would play it again, or I would, pick it up. It's a pretty fun game for just a sports game. So we're going to talk all about it right now. Well, here we are finally starting an awesome series. I find it so cool that I made a list of my collection and randomized it. Like I said before, we are reviewing MX vs. ATV. At first glance at the title screen, you first think ew because of the childish sounding dirt bikes, and it's really weird looking. You first get into the game and it tells you that you need a nunchuck, and not many games use the nunchuck, so I know every single kid that played a game using it had to get up and look for it, and get it, even me. It was so annoying. So after finding it, you're ready to do some racing. Also, before I get into this any farther, I just want to say that the music in this game is extremely weird. Some of it fits and some of it doesn't at all. You go into the menu screen and you can either choose from single player, multiplayer, a store which I found weird, options, or quick race. Starting a quick race, you can choose the event, the track, MX or ATV, physics type, and the other bikers. There was also another mode called custom event where you can choose whatever you want. Nationals, Supercross, Supermoto, Open Cross, Freestyle, Freeride, Waypoint, bonus tracks, hill climb, and challenges. The only problem is you think each of these events are different, but most of them are just races, which is disappointing. Finally, moving on to the gameplay. Starting a race, it counts down from red. When sitting there, you can drive and have freedom, which is cool in a racing game. I don't know any other racing game that does that. The light turns green and you're off. Playing this game for the first time is so fun. Riding the bike, going over bumps feels so realistic. Also, the AI is perfect. No one can escape for the lead. During each race, chaos happens. People fall off their bike, fall off for hitting the ground too hard, you can accidentally land on someone, or somebody can land on you, causing you to fall off. I find it entertaining because you can go from last to first in no time. Since this was on the Wii, they needed to use the Wiimote technology as much as possible, so every time you go off a hill, you can flick the Wiimote up and you will go higher, depending on how much you flick it. I noticed something weird in this particular track you're seeing. On a certain turn, the leaders hit these blocks, causing them to crash, and the blocks fly everywhere, causing everyone else to scramble or crash. It happens on every lap too. Anyways, the gameplay is really fun, and I could play this game a lot more than I do. The only complaint that I have is the turning. It's horrible. You can get used to it, but it takes a while. The turning is so tight that it's bad. I crashed so many times because of it. Also, when you land and turn, you're instantly sideways. It's so annoying, but it's not the worst thing ever. So if you're liking this video, you should go check out the YouTube channel A Guy and a Girl Game. There are a couple from New Hampshire, and they do gameplay videos Monday through Saturday.
And you should also check out their YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. Now, back to the video.
The track design and graphics in this game are actually really good for the Wii. Wait a minute, I am saying the graphics on the Wii is good? Just kidding, I play all my Wii games on the Wii U, so it upscales it to HDMI. Thank God. The tracks are made creatively, and there are so many hills, bumps, turns, and craziness through the whole game. The drawing distance in the game is insane. You can see other parts of the track, the hillsides, and it's just awesome. More about the graphics. Sometimes the sky and the sun can seem real life, and that's pretty damn impressive for a game that got released in 2006. I haven't played every single track, but they must be really good. That's all I have to say about the game. Let's move on. Well guys, if you're thinking about getting this game, I would say definitely go for it. It's a really fun game, and it's a great game with friends too. It's probably really cheap. Today we talked all about the game, and I'm really happy that I started this series finally. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Let's Review It. Building out.
So, you like that video you just saw? Huh? Maybe, you gonna share it with your friends? Huh? Maybe, leave a like and a comment below? Maybe you hit that subscribe button for us, yeah? Alright, good.
So now get out of here.